top of it when I dream. I'm doing you all night. Scratches all down my back to keep it right on. Take it off. The paper is your game. You're jumping back with fame. Another one not paid in full. You're so fine. It won't be a loss. Cashing in the rocks just to get you face to face. You're crazy, bitch, but you fuck so good, I'm on top of it when I dream. I'm doing you all night, scratches all down my back to keep it right on. Hey, you're crazy, bitch, but you fuck so good, I'm on top of it when I dream. I'm doing you all night, scratches all down my back to keep it right on.
Crazy bitch.
I was about to tell everybody my nickname.
The song says it all. I mean, the intro is made for you.
I know that, but nobody else knows that.
Welcome. Happy Monday. You mind? Are you good now?
I'm good now.
Rookie?
I forgot. Yeah. we went to Dallas and we partied with all of our family.
Oh, so you're still down there?
I forgot everything when I came back.
What is it? September 9th. Happy Monday,
September
everybody.
9th? Yesterday
Hopefully.
Was Mama's birthday.
Happy birthday, Mama.
Happy birthday, Mama.
We know she's not watching because she don't like snakes.
She does not. She
But
does not
hopefully
like
everybody had a good weekend. Again, we were down in Dallas this weekend. Got to hang out with all of our friends and family.
We did.
Drank a lot of alcohol. Picked up a lot of alcohol, which we'll be talking about here in a little bit.
We'll be talking about that. We will be talking about that. We need to first say a huge thank you to Scott and Tina at Sushi Ave because
yes, it was the Friday night party
spot.
So if you are ever in Hurst, Texas, look up Sushi Avenue or Sushi Ave.
Yeah. Kyle and Ashley set it up, and they shut everything down. We had a little party over there, and
they kept bringing sushi rolls out to us
all night long, and
drank with us, and just had an amazing time.
We had a ball. It's the best sushi down there.
Yep. So thank you, Scott and Tina, for doing that for us.
Absolutely.
Another huge shout out would be to Colin and Ashley with TER for great hosts. I mean,
they're family.
And they're family to us.
But I mean, they didn't have to let us crash their house.
But yeah, I mean,
they did though.
Yeah,
yes, they let us crash at their house.
Amazing time, as always. You got to hang out with them. Helped us set up Friday afternoon, Friday morning when we got over there.
They sure did.
And then I got in a hurry when we tore down Sunday, and I just started.
You wanted to get home.
We have our routine. Angie and I have our routine when we tear down. I do a certain thing. Angie does a certain thing, and it's just like boom, 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 boom. And then I was so sore from standing all weekend. And
that's what happens when we get old.
Yeah. And I probably wasn't in the best moods. We're going to talk a little bit about the downside of Dallas this year.
We're also going to talk about the upside.
Yeah.
The pros of.
But I wanted to get in the car and I wanted to go home. I wanted to clear my head, lick my wounds.
The 8.5 hour drive was enough to do her.
Yeah. But I tell you what, we stopped at, what was that chicken place? Chicken Express.
We don't have those here.
So we stopped there. I was craving chicken tenders, and man, we found this place called Chicken Express, and that was
fire.
That shit was good.
I never had it because we don't have them here.
Yeah. So. But real quick, let's say thank you to our sponsors. We're to move over to who's in the chat. And then we're to get the show going.
We're going to get the show going.
So first of all, we want to thank Recoil Reptiles. Got to party with them this weekend. Denise and Alan and Chris and Heather with Recoil Reptiles.
And Chris and Heather also have Black Budget.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. and we want to thank them for being our sponsor for the channel. If you're looking for any PVC enclosure, make sure you reach out to them at Recoil Reptiles. Second one would be with Chris with the Cocoa Guy. If you're looking
The
for Cocoa to
Dude.
go or the chipper, reach out to him. Check out his website.
If you're in our area, we are distributors for this area,
Yeah.
so you can
Yeah.
always reach out to us.
There's distributors throughout the U.S. So if you want some Cocoa to go or the chipper, go on the cocoadude.com and you'll find your distributor near you. If you don't have one, Chris will take care of you through the website.
Absolutely.
Third would be Charlie with shed testing, gray rider reptiles. We got to hang out with him a little bit. You know, he was doing his thing over at his booth. It's always nice getting to talk with him.
Yes.
So Charlie, thank you for sponsoring us.
Yeah.
And then the last one would be Ship Your Reptiles. So thank you guys. This is the only shipping company we use. I wouldn't tell you to go anywhere else. There's several shipping companies out there. We prefer and we trust our animals, on-time deliveries with Ship Your Reptiles. So thank you, Ship Your Reptiles. All right, we are through with our sponsors.
Yep.
Let's get to our chat. Let's see who's here with us tonight, and welcome everybody. I know there's gonna be some folks in the chat that we got to hang out with this weekend.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. You might want to pull the chat up.
Oh, that's
We had a little.
Mrs. Donahue.
Yes.
Would you like to run the chat?
No, sir. I had my own podcast. It was an all-female podcast.
And who ran the chat at that time?
You did.
So do I know how to run a chat? I mean, I've been doing it for several years now. 6 or 7 years now?
Yes,
I think
sir.
I've been running
Yes,
chat.
sir.
I think I need to pull it up for
Yes,
us to be able to. All right.
You just leave me alone.
First one in tonight, as always, Mike. We talked to you this weekend. I know you
Love
might
and
not,
prayers, brother.
Yeah, I know you might not be in the chat tonight, other than your first message here. Love and prayers. We love you. And I after last week's show, we went and laid down in bed and we rewatched the show as we always do, just to see what we can fix. And
Not last week, because last week you got mauled by a bloodthirsty blood python.
oh, that's right, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
2 weeks ago. And I kept seeing chats popping up, and I was like, man, I never even saw these chats. And that's not Ashley's fault, because Ashley was popping up the chats. Ashley does a wonderful job. As you know, TER is in the background, and they do a wonderful job for us. It not their fault whatsoever. For some reason, I did not see the chats popping up. I was looking away or something.
You want to know why?
Because I was looking at my beautiful wife. Is that why?
Squirrel.
No, I was looking at my beautiful wife.
Okay. Okay.
So chats that popped up that we did not get to last or 2 weeks ago. I apologize. Please don't hold it against me, because squirrel. So Mike, welcome. Thank you for coming in.
You gonna spend half the chat?
No, we're getting through the chat, because we have some things to talk about.
We do.
As you guys saw the thumbnail, ups and downs of Dallas this year. But we're to get through the chat.
Okay.
Mr. Sammy Vargas, this is my mafia man.
We missed you, Sammy. You didn't
Sammy
make it
did
to
not show up
Dallas.
this year to Dallas, so we did miss you. But we know probably Tinley. He'll probably be at
looks
Tinley.
like he's going to Tinley.
Okay, you guys in Tinley, yes. Yeah, we'll be vending Tinley, so can't wait to see you at Tinley.
Exactly.
This crew here, I'll tell you what, every time we get to hang out with these guys is amazing. We vend with them at several shows, and that would be the Missouri Battery. Amazing group of people.
We missed David over the weekend. We
Yeah,
love ending with David.
They actually had to split up. David did a show in St. Louis.
Did a show, and Danielle was with us. Danielle and her husband Jason.
Yeah.
And that was a great time too.
Yeah.
We always enjoy Danielle, and her whole family is a bunch of fun.
Yeah. So if you guys are needing frozen rodents, make sure you reach out to the Missouri Rattery, and he'll get them shipped out to you. And it's not just rodents. If you're needing some other frozen type prey, go reach out to him, and he'll let you know what he has.
Yes.
And this guy we got to hang out with this weekend, and we got to meet him for the first time last March at Dallas show, and then he came back and he brought his beautiful girlfriend.
Yes.
With them, and always have a great time when we get to hang out with her.
She's gorgeous.
Oh yeah. I mean, when I say beautiful girlfriend, I meant she's beautiful.
She's
a beautiful lady.
Is. Yep.
So always a great time when we get to hang out with you and just get to
They're
talk.
coming for the crawfish boil.
Yeah, he said he was putting leave in. He was putting leave in, and he's coming up here for the crawfish boil. So it's gonna be a fun time. Next on the agenda would be our beautiful sister Ashley.
It's our sister
with
Ashley.
Tatum's Exotic Reptiles, and as I say, always in the background supporting us 100%. And thank you for your hospitality this weekend.
Absolutely.
The next one is someone we have not met yet, and we can't wait to meet him. And we'll probably meet him at next year's Daytona. Actually,
we love you, Kike. We're sending love and prayers. We love Mrs. Bosa.
So we love you guys. Can't wait to meet you. This one here, we're to meet on the screen.
They're
next month.
Be on the show
November. November. So next month we're to get to meet these guys via webcam, and that's K&D Reptiles.
Unless they come to Tinley,
right?
Which hopefully
they can make it to Tinley.
Everybody, I'm trying to get to meet everybody.
Yeah. So real quick, let's get to.
That's my sister Kiki.
How do I pop this up?
Well, it'll be down further in the chat.
No,
you ain't made
I
it
should
down
be
there.
able to pop it up, shouldn't I?
But you ain't made it down there.
Oh well, shit. Okay.
Hold
on, Kiki.
You don't know how to work this.
I know, I'm old. Okay. Hold on, Kiki. We'll get to you in a second.
We're coming, babe.
Temple Exotics. Welcome.
Exotics.
Thank you for stopping in tonight. It's not going to be a drama-filled show. No. Like we don't try to throw any drama out there. We are going to talk about some downs that happened this year at Dallas. Yeah. But we're to turn it around and go with positives and finish the show with positives.
Absolutely.
So we're going to start, once we get through the chat, we're going to go ahead and start with some negatives.
Absolutely.
And then finish it up with some positive. We always want to end on a positive note.
I see some more beautiful people we partied with over the weekend.
Yeah, got to hang out with them, got to party with them. It was an amazing time. Danny and I bonded over some alcohol.
We did.
There was.
Anna and I are always like.
What was she call me again? Jerica?
No, she calls you Jesk.
Jesk.
Yeah. She calls you Jesk.
Yeah. And I'm her favorite, she says.
But
the blonde beauty comes in second, she says.
Is that what she said?
I think that's what
she said. But y'all see some pictures up on Instagram of all of us together at Sushi Avenue. So you'll have to check those out because
it was
might
a blast.
Be some funny ones.
it was a blast. Absolute blast. Before I pop this one up, I say Angie and I should go ahead and toast.
We got these wonderful new shot glasses.
Yes.
So, and it's got some of my new moonshine
that we're to be talking about.
We'll be talking about here in a minute.
Let me see if I can turn it. I know it's small, but we're to tell you who these are from in just a second.
Okay, you ready?
But thank you guys. Ooh, that is good.
That's really good.
That's really good. I don't know if it was from the shot glass or if it was what was inside the shot glass.
That's delicious.
That is very good. So real quick, let's thank Morph Valley.
Morph Valley.
It's always awesome time getting to talk with you guys. Again, last March was the first time we met you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And
I got to see one of their puppies because
Yes.
Adler had one of their puppies, so
Yep.
I got to see one of their puppies.
So it awesome time. I know what we got several things from them. So throughout the next couple of weeks, you're gonna see some
You're
new
gonna see
stuff that
some
came
stuff
from them.
that came from them.
They hooked us up with a lot of merch. Absolutely loved it. We could not pass up the shot glasses tonight.
Yeah.
We got what, 3 or 4 of the shot glasses?
3 shot glasses.
And then I'm not going to spoil it. We got some other merch that we will be showing off throughout the weeks.
Yeah.
But we had to start with the shot glasses.
We had to start with the shot glass.
Awesome, guys. Thank you guys so much. Casey, Golf Reptiles. Welcome.
Good to
Thank
see you, Casey.
Hopefully everything is going good for you. I think probably the first time we're going to be able to meet with you is at Daytona
We're coming
as well.
to Daytona next year.
So can't wait. Patrick, always here supporting us. I love the beard. I haven't seen you in a while. And picture wise, I doubt if you shaved off the beard because the beard is part of you.
Nah.
So we love you, brother. Thank you for stopping in. Stan, as always, brother.
Love you, brother.
Hopefully everything's going well for you. And again, these are Daytona. These are the folks we're to be able to meet at Daytona.
Yeah.
Stan, we can't wait to meet you.
We're gonna get to party with Stan.
Luke, JNS Exotic, or I'm Luke. I'm sorry, James. I don't know why I said Luke. James, thank you for stopping in tonight.
What was in your moonshine?
Well, I'll tell you what, it was. Who the hell are you?
Oh my God. Oh.
I like this moonshine.
Do you like it?
I like this moonshine.
Yeah,
there's some good stuff here.
It is some good stuff.
I don't know. Oh my God. We're talking about the moonshine and S&M pops up. And if y'all been around and watched us for any length of time, I swear to God, when S&M first popped into our chats, what did I think it said? I thought it was the S&M.
Yeah.
I thought it was like your S&M. And I was like, holy shit, look who's popping into our chat.
Oh my God.
So,
oh man.
But I mean, that's been a couple years, I think now.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it was when you were running your shows with I don't know if it was when you were running the ladies show or if it was.
I had the ladies show like two or 3 years ago, whatever it was. There's a lot of new ladies coming out and they're doing female reptile things, and I'm like, woohoo!
We actually had a young lady stop by the booth this weekend, and she was talking about sponsoring her podcast and that she was running an all ladies show and that, and boy, Angie was just sitting back. I'm the OG. I'm the first one to run an all ladies show, and now I got these younger ladies coming out there, and Mrs. Donahue, put her big old sunglasses on, and she was just like, "Yep, I started this shit."
I didn't say a word.
So yeah,
I didn't say a word.
Eric, Amanda, I wish you guys could have made it down there. We need to get you guys to one of these big shows where we get to hang out for the weekend and that.
I think they're coming to Tinley. They're coming to Tinley.
So it's to be fun. Yeah. Make sure you drink plenty of water prior to the show, because I'd hate for you to get dehydrated.
Lots going on.
Mike said, "How did I miss the intro?" You would have seen me dancing. I mean, it would have just been. I'm going to bring up this next one. Constrictly Business. Make sure you guys go over to TikTok. Not this coming Thursday. next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
And I believe it's 7 p.m. I'm almost positive 7 p.m. We will be live with Constrictly Business. He runs a podcast over on his TikTok channel.
If you're not following, get on over there and follow.
And create a TikTok account. Make sure you go over there and follow him, and make sure you guys check out the live. We're super excited about it. We've ran lives on TikTok, but we've never been like on a panel on TikTok. So we're super excited about that.
Yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun.
Super excited. And we got to hang out with him a little bit this weekend and his daughter. So super excited. Can't wait for that.
They're just so popular.
There's that beautiful TJ.
That beautiful TJ. She got a new grandbaby.
I was going to let you announce that.
She got a new grandbaby on my mama's birthday yesterday. And let me tell you, that baby, beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful baby.
Congratulations on the new addition to the family.
Absolutely. Mom and baby are both doing well.
Good. Awesome. I'm going down through
these. Are you going down through?
And I'm trying not to miss anyone.
Do I need to be watching?
No, because you're going to mess me all up. Charlie. Man, I can't wait to get to hang out with you again.
I tell you what.
It wasn't last year, 2 years ago.
2 years ago, we got to hang out with Charlie.
Him and Randy came out.
He is fun. He is so much fun.
We went to a Cajun restaurant, and it was like a 2-hour wait, I believe. And so we all went in and sat at the bar, and
we just had the best time. You and Randy are a hoot.
I think this podcast would be nothing but drinking. We're talking about drinking this last weekend. We're talking about drinking 2 years ago.
It is called podcasting under the influence
we
for
took
a reason.
Shot. Well, I'm nice and warm now. So
you want one of these pineapples to eat?
No. So yeah, Charlie, thank you for stopping in today. And hopefully you can make one of the shows again, because I want to hang out with you again.
Absolutely, we do.
So, there's our beautiful
sister.
So,
there's Kiki.
She threw a $19 super chat in. Doesn't it pop up?
It does pop up, honey.
Am I not down to it yet?
You're 2 years behind.
Okay. So Kiki, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. We love you, girl. Let me see.
You got me licking.
Wait, hold on. Before we move on, I hear veterans of these shoes, Miss Arlington, honestly.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we're going to get into that, because that's a good talking point. Because yes. Don't you miss? Is that nephew?
Don't I miss who?
Don't you miss nephew?
I ain't done miss nephew. Nephew, we missed you this weekend.
Nephew's been putting out some fantastic content.
Yes. Yeah. Nephew's got some newer animals he's been working with.
I know. And he did his first show.
He did. And that, I tell you what, I love how your family came together, and you guys do a big old family reunion.
Yeah.
And you guys are all entrepreneurs. I mean, you guys have all started your own businesses.
Get those talking points out there.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I thought that was super cool. And
Absolutely.
You got out there and you were able to do a little educational with your animals, and it was absolutely amazing. Will 217, thank you for stopping in tonight. We appreciate it.
Did you see my mug? Did you see my cup?
I believe everybody saw your cup before. What does it say? Bitch be gone?
Bitch be gone.
And it's like a Lysol can.
It's my fuck around and find out.
Is that what it says?
Bitch be gone. Yes.
You know what I have?
A shot glass.
Amazing fucking shot glass from Morph Valley. and some sweet tea.
And some sweet tea. Okay.
Miguel, perfectly engineered. I took another Daytona. We're to meet him for the first time.
Yeah.
Most likely down at Daytona.
Yep.
Can't wait to meet him. We'll probably meet on the computer prior to that, but in person we'll be down at Daytona, and I can't wait to meet him.
Is somebody
Mr. Will's Hella Heat, welcome. Thank you for stopping in tonight. We truly appreciate it. hopefully you can make it out to Tinley next month. I'd love to meet you in person, man. The beautiful Tammy. Thank you, Tammy, for stopping in. She normally falls asleep before the show. That's okay.
That's okay, honey. We understand.
Absolutely.
We understand.
I usually fall asleep in the middle of the show, so it's all right. Okay, here's that super chat. Thank you, Kiki.
Super chat. Thank
you,
Kiki.
honey. We love you.
We're not
there,
missing anybody.
no, because there's my banana split right there. My banana fields. I love you, lady. Thank you for coming. What's happening, party people?
That's right.
Yeah, we might be in our 50s, but we can party until about 5 p.m. and then we're done.
Then we're done. God.
There's that beautiful Brooks. Crimes, Lines, and Lies.
Hey, beautiful.
She's buying a snake.
She is?
Oh my God, I'm buying a snake. She says.
Sweet.
So awesome.
Awesome. I have not. It's been terrible because we've been working like 20 hours a day between, I've got learning the 3 new clinics. Mm-hmm. I've got my clinic. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as I get off work,
then it's
I'm
snakes
starting
and
to
rats.
Work. It's snakes and rats. And it's that way for 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
So I've not been able to get on the podcast and I miss my crime family. So.
And it will slow down, you know, eventually. Everything is out of the incubator now. Everything's up in the hatchling racks. It'll slow down, but we'll get their meals in. We'll start selling some off.
Yeah.
Numbers
right now
will
we're sitting at about 600, 650.
Yeah. So numbers will start dropping. Our hours will start dropping. Right now is a very busy time of year.
I have no idea what's going on in crime. I have no idea what's happening. So
I love this dude. Oh, I was talking about her husband.
No, you don't. No, that's
her husband is grade A prime beef.
That's because you loved when we had them on the show, and
I
love them and I miss them.
Yep. And I can't wait to actually meet them in person too.
Exactly.
And that will probably be a Tennessee show, most likely.
Let's hope so.
Brooks, thank you, honey.
Thank you.
We truly appreciate it.
We love you, sis. Are we missing? We're not missing anybody, are we?
Mrs. Donahue, you hold on to your seat.
Well,
because I tell you what,
got to get Patrick up here.
I wasn't going to miss him.
Okay.
That's who I was about ready to click on. Patrick, a little bit of everything Saunders. Love you, brother. I tell you what, this man has supported us from day one. Probably the first video we ever put out. You know, I'd have to go back through YouTube 5-6 years ago.
Right.
First video we ever put out, man. He was there liking it. He was commenting on it. And I know it was a shit video. And he was still like, man, you guys are doing a good job. And I'm like, holy crap.
We're like, oh, God, we can only go up from here.
So Patrick's been with us from day one. And he not just supporting us, he supports everybody in this community.
He does.
And we truly appreciate it.
Don't forget TTT.
Miss Donahue.
Yes,
I'm not going to.
Okay.
Because how could I miss?
I know we missed her this weekend.
I know we did miss her this weekend. The
Grant had you busy. We understand.
We fully understand.
We understand. We really do.
Yeah. So, but we love you, and we'll see you at the next one. I know we will.
Absolutely.
You know, we probably need to fill up our glasses.
We probably need to do this one more again.
Yeah, we probably need to fill up our glasses. Because this is called clear pineapple.
Clear pineapple.
And I tell you what, it is so good. And the pineapple chunks in it, I can just imagine how potent they are.
They're potent. Let me tell you who turned us onto this.
Yeah, and we're to talk about them here in a little bit.
But Nathan and Raven, we love Texas Made Morphs. They are the best people on the face of the planet. They
brought us into their
world, community
of the big community, and we can't thank them enough. And
Raven and I are going to get me that tarantula.
We're not going to talk about this.
Raven and I, the next time we get together, we're getting me that bird eater.
But I tell you what, Nathan made a video a month ago or so, and they were over at a buddy's house, and if you watch the video,
were they at John's house?
Well, possibly they might have been over at John's house,
or were they at Marco's house?
So they could have been either at Marco's or John's, but John was sober when the video started. By the time that video ended, I think John was on his back, passed out, and it was the funniest shit. So this shot goes to Mr. John Lopez and his family.
You ready?
Love you guys. Brought the wife by this weekend. Brought your son by this weekend.
Hopefully Laura's doing well. I know she had a little injury, and we were worried about Sunday. We were worried about her. So, and then Marcos, who I got the moonshine from, gave me this shirt.
Mm-hmm. So, and I haven't even made it through the comments yet, but hopefully he's in here. If not, Moonshine Madness Morphs. Moonshine Madness Morphs.
Moonshine Morph Madness.
Moonshine Morph Madness.
I'll
tell you what, this moonshine is. Woo! My ears are warm. I tell you what, they're hot.
I feel pretty good.
So, all right. Love you guys.
Use those, Billy.
There's the Kurt, Mr. Wood 24.
Wood 2024.
Go vote for the Wood this year. I know we'll see him up at Tinley.
We'll see him
hang
up
out
at
with
Tinley.
him.
See, John said Moonshine Morph Madness.
Is that not what I said?
I think the moonshine has already gotten to you. That's what I think.
I'm pretty much. Why am I blocked?
Who's blocked?
She said. Why am I blocked?
She's not blocked. Nobody's blocked in our chat.
I don't know, girl.
Nobody's blocked in our chat.
Yeah.
You're not blocked, babe.
Let's see, where are we at? There's our daughters right there.
Pip Stalkers, Ashley and Keita.
Yeah, Ashley and Keita, Pip Stalkers. They'll probably be over here at the house here in a little bit.
They'll be over. Yep.
Miss them this weekend.
Yes.
I know Keita actually had to go out to Colorado this weekend.
Yes, she had a wedding. Her brother got married.
Yeah.
So she had a wedding this weekend. Yeah. Look who else is in the chat.
I know. It's our friends. Stephen and Courtney, Leviathan Snakes.
Hopefully going to see y'all next month up in Tinley.
Yeah, we missed you this weekend. We know it's a long trip out from Georgia, Georgia, right? South Carolina, Georgia. Where are you guys at, Stephen? I know it's Georgia.
They come out a long way.
Yeah,
they come out a long way.
So
Mission, another
one we got to talk about, and we talk with these guys, every
John,
Dallas show.
Yep.
And
love them.
It was great to get to hang out and talk with you guys a little bit. I know we both had our own booths, and we had to stay behind our booths, and because you don't want to miss a sale.
You don't want to miss a sale if you can help it.
But it was great
They're good people.
Getting to talk with you guys.
Y'all know you should be dropping your links if you haven't. I know our brother Stan usually is on the ball, and he's
I've already saw him.
Usually drops links.
Yep, he's already dropping links. So, we got Exotic World Geckos. Thank you for coming in tonight.
We're making it through, guys. We're making it through.
I have no how.
There's Fred.
No idea how far. Down below this one.
Yep.
Down below the beautiful Mitzi Ann from Louisiana. I tell you what, we had a couple of Louisiana folks out there this weekend, and we're going to talk about one here, and we've already talked about one.
Yeah.
Because the other half of the Missouri Rattery is from Louisiana. Yeah. So I mean, there is no stopping you If you need a ride, we got folks coming in from Louisiana to the Dallas show. You hop onto that love train and you just come on out.
We'll get you where we need to go.
Mr. Fred,
MTZ.
MTZ Pythons, welcome.
Tell you what, he's always on our stuff, liking it, and he's so wonderful about it. I'm trying to get on stuff, but it's hard. They have me training so I can cover other people.
I'm the brains behind the operation.
She is. And the beauty. And the beauty.
I already said.
She's fire.
I already said prime A1 beef.
That's a gorgeous lady right there.
Yeah, she is. Very gorgeous.
Love
and
you,
very
girl.
muscular. I'm actually afraid of her.
You should be. She'll whoop your tail.
All right. We are done with the chat
through?
for now. So I'm handing the chat over to
Ashley.
I'll get that off the screen. Handing
Look
the
at
chat
what we've
over
done
to
to this
Ashley.
moonshine.
You better
Can
stop
you see
drinking
that?
it. So,
It's a good thing. I bought 4 jars. I want to support. If I can't get a snake from you, I'm going to support you.
we're going to support one way or
I'm going to
another.
support one way or another. So I bought 4 jars of moonshine. I got clear pineapple. I got peach pie.
Yep.
I got cherry. And I got cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
However.
And we had. Do you have a cherry downstairs, or is that the one that's already been drank?
That's the one that's already been drank. I'm just eating on the cherries. However.
No, how can you
Raven,
be drinking on the cherries because someone took the cherries?
No. That's a different jar.
Okay.
I have been assured by Raven that the watermelon is good. And Nathan said that the Jolly Rancher one. So there'll be 2 more jars in my future.
Yeah. So if you guys are interested and you're to go to one of these shows, make sure you get a hold of
Moonshine
Morph Madness and place your order.
Yeah, because
it goes quick.
Yeah,
it goes
he
quick.
sells out fast.
So, all right, let's get on to the subject real quick.
Vanna wants to know who's coming through Ohio to get to our place. She welcome. She come on through.
To get to our place. Where's Vanna? I'm sorry, I'm popping it up. Who's driving through Ohio to get to y'all's place? Well, let's see. You got Wiggles Hella Heat.
We'll find you, right, girl?
You got who else is out in that area? We have some folks that haven't been in the chat in the Ohio area. Girl, if I got to come out to Ohio, pick you up, turn around, come back. That's what we're gonna do. So, yeah. So that we don't make it happen one way or another.
Absolutely.
Especially for April 26th, which is our annual crawfish boil this year.
Get it on your calendar quick.
Don't miss out on that. It's to be a blast, as it is every single year.
Look who it is.
There's that D-Rod. I tell you what, we missed him.
We did.
He's busy. He president of the football club or something like. He's like on the board of the football club, the youth football club this year. He's super swamped.
Pumping out snakes.
Wasn't able to make it up to the Dallas show. We missed him tons. But I think he said he was to be here this spring. So can't wait to meet you. Not meet you, but actually
hang
see
out
you.
with you. Yeah. Again.
Yeah. So all right.
I think your moonshine has just.
It's gotten to me.
Has it hit?
Well, heat wise, I'm like burning up right now.
Really?
I mean, I could actually like strip down naked.
Let's don't.
Okay, let's not.
Let's don't.
I mean, I could put like a bikini top on. It's not like that hasn't been done before on our podcast.
It's been done before. It's been done before.
I see Randy Allen came in. Thank you, Randy. We appreciate it. Randy came all the way over from Facebook, so we appreciate it. All right, let's get to the topic. Ups and downs of Dallas this year. NARBC Dallas, ups and downs of the fall 2024.
Yeah.
Again, we're to start with the downs because we're always to end on a positive note.
Yeah.
We don't want to end the podcast on a negative note. We don't even want negative in our podcast, but we have to tell you the ups and downs of the show.
And I don't know that it's negative per se.
No, it's constructive criticism, really. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
So we're going to go through the negatives. We're to do about two pages of shout outs, and then and then we're to, because that's the ups. It is these 2 pages of shout outs.
The shout outs, that's the ups.
Everybody that came by and saw us and talked to us, we're to talk about that. I see Bailey's Royal Beauties is in now. Love them 3.
Marcos is in.
All the way from Louisiana as well. Love them 3. So if you guys haven't checked out Bailey's Royal Beauties, make sure you guys go check them out. And we're going to be talking about them in a little bit. We are going to be talking Marcus Vet 011111111111.
Pineapple is half gone, Marcos. Pineapple's half gone.
So that is your your moonshine distributor. Right, he drives like an orange Dodge Charger with 01 on the side of it, and boy, he's flying through the city. He's flying through the country. He's running from the cops. He's got.
You make him sound like the little ice cream man where you just go up and get your stuff.
Well, he's kind of like that, but for adults.
Pick your flavor.
So, all right, Downs. The Downs of Dallas this year. First of all, last year. So if you guys don't know the layout
said last
of
year, but it was actually April.
Right. I'm sorry. I say last year. The spring show, the March show in 2024. If you guys don't know the layout of the Dallas Market Hall, it's 2 big warehouses. Yeah. And I'm going to say that loosely. They are set up like a warehouse. They look like a warehouse.
They do.
It's concrete walls, concrete floors, big open beam. It's a warehouse. Yeah. NARBC decided to have the Dallas show at a warehouse. You're coming from Arlington, which is a 5-star carpeted, great convention center, and you move it to a warehouse. So there's 2 sides of this warehouse. The March show, we had one side, and I don't know why we just got all fuzzy.
I think it's your.
Is it the moonshine, or was it my glasses?
It might be the moonshine.
Was it not fuzzy to you?
No.
Boy, I tell you what, it was fuzzy through my glasses. Okay, now we're not fuzzy.
Are you good?
I think I'm good.
Okay.
It's 2 warehouses. Last year, March, we were on one side of the warehouse. This year, this fall, they decided to expand it and run the show on both sides. The March show was disastrous. Moving it from Arlington to Dallas, it was disastrous.
We did okay.
We did very well in the March show. And we were one of probably just a handful that did a very good job at the March show. They decided to expand it to both warehouses. Well, after the March show, a lot of people pulled out of the show.
They did.
And when I say people, I'm saying it's loosely, because you got some big name, everybody knows their name, breeders pulled out of the show, and they weren't doing the Dallas show anymore because of the rules and restrictions in Dallas, and because the location. We decided to go back.
We did.
Again, we did an amazing job in March. We were like, we're going back. They're expanding it. It's going to be even bigger. Everybody pulled out, and they shrunk it back down to one side. So now we're right back into one half of the Dallas Market Center.
But they put us in the other half.
But it was in the other half, so it was mirrored. It was just flopped. So we kind of had our same location, which was a prime location over by the concession stands and by the restrooms. Everybody had to walk past us to get food to go to the restroom. Well, this year we were on the opposite wall, where majority of the people did horrible in March, now that's where we were at.
Yeah. We were fortunate in April when we were there, because I think it helped us that we were over by the concessions in the bathroom. Because what are you going to do while you're standing there waiting for food or the bathroom? You're going to look, you're going to shop, you're going to browse.
Yeah.
So we were in a prime position there. So not, and I felt horrible for the ones that didn't get any traffic. However, when we came back this past weekend, we knew exactly how they felt, because once you got to the first 2 rows in the building, you didn't make it over to where the rest of them were, and we were over by big people.
Yeah, we were next to Bob's Balls. We were next to Adeline Robinson. Will Banks was right next to it. We were surrounded by booths that people want to go to at every show and meet them. And there was no traffic at their booths.
There was no traffic on our end.
So
we did manage to sell.
Thank you, the Missouri Rattery, aka Danielle. She buys from us every show that we've been with.
God bless her soul. She does.
And she did. She purchased a few snakes from us, and it helped a little bit. But we were coming out Sunday. We were deep in the hole. Will we do it again next year? I just saw a comment from D-Rod that they're trying to think about moving it again. If they move it out of Dallas, and if they move to a venue that people want to go to, I mean, come on, folks. We're talking NARBC. This is the top of the line shows. Put it in a top of the line venue, not in a warehouse.
How are you coherent? I'm doing good. I'm fine. Muscle says they're doing Bob's show this coming weekend.
See,
and we did get to talk to Bob for a while.
Okay, so you're gonna have me chasing a squirrel here in a minute, because I'm on a topic, and now you're talking about Okay. You move it, or we're not coming back. We're not vending the show. We cannot go $2,500, $3,000 in a hole and vend at a warehouse. If you move it to a better location, a prime spot, we will come back. And we're talking just Celtic balls. And we are not your top of the line vendors. But you're going to lose another vendor if you don't move it.
I think there are several vendors that feel that way, and would probably say the same things that we're saying. It's just not profitable for us to drive. Some of these people drove farther than we did.
From Florida.
They drove farther than we did. We're only 8.5 hours out, but you had people coming in from, the East Coast and not making anything. They're in the hole, and it's just not worth it.
No, absolutely not.
Would I go down there to spend time with family and party
and hang out with everybody,
have a good time with everybody,
and enjoy the show and walk around the show? Absolutely. You will get my $50 VIP pass.
They raised
$100.
No, they raised that too.
You'll get my money as a VIP member, but you will not get my money as a vendor if you don't move it out of Dallas and out of the market hall. Dallas Market Meat Packing Company, whatever it's called. Move it. All right.
There's Pops.
Okay. Muscle Serpent said they're doing Bob's show.
Bob Vu.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little worked up about it. I thought I kind of licked my wounds, and I thought I was going to come into this kind of a little calmer. But it hurts. It really, truly hurts. When you put your heart, blood, sweat, tears, whatever that saying is, when you put it into your animals and you're making quality animals, and you take it down there and you don't have anybody walking through your doors to even look at your animals.
The thing of it is that since they moved out of Arlington and moved into Dallas, of course, you do not have the big retic breeders. You don't have anything, the big constrictors, any of that. None of that's allowed in Dallas. So you don't have any of that. And it feels more like a local reptile show,
which is perfectly fine because we love our local shows around here.
Yeah,
we vend
do.
our local
Yeah,
shows.
we vend our local shows.
But
We have a great time.
But when you vend a local show, you know who your customer is, and you prepare for your customer base.
But you're paying 4 times more to vend this show, thinking, okay, I'm going to get out there further because I've got these quality animals that I can't sell at a local show. Just because we can sell the pets, we can sell the hobbyist style animals at the local shows, and you'll get a few that want to buy the higher end stuff because they're breeding and they're using those genetics. But a lot of the time, that's not how it goes. So when you're thinking of paying 3-4 times the amount on tables, and then they charge you extra for electricity and all of the different things, the badges are, you get one badge and then you have to pay for extra badges, and all of these things add up, and then hotels, gas, food for the whole entire weekend. And you're thinking to yourself, was this worth the trip down here? Was this worth any of this when I can go to my local shows or eventually go up to Tinley and possibly have a better weekend? I don't think that they can charge the prices that they're charging for
at this venue,
the venue that they have.
Absolutely, 100%.
But I mean, that's my opinion. It doesn't mean anything with the NARBC,
right? And now we've had a friend, and you all know Troy Best Dress Balls. He started up his own show, his own. I don't. What are they called? I don't want to say company, but his own shows. The All American Reptile and Plant Expo. He had a show this weekend in Denver, Colorado. We had some friends that vended that show, and they did amazing. Some of the bigger breeders went out to that show and vended that show. Instead of doing the quote unquote, top of the line NARBC, NARBC, top of the line, that's vended.
What you think of. That's what people strive for.
Right. They went and followed Troy and did amazing at his show, and skipped the Dallas show because of what happened in March. The March, they said, we're not coming back. And Troy started up his own show and had an amazing turnout there. The vendors did amazing out there. So kudos to Troy and his crew for starting that up and running a professional
quality show
out there. Outside of NRBC, sucking in Dallas, how you like the buildings and parking garage? I spent years in a crane building that whole area.
The parking sucked.
Okay, so and Will, we didn't park in the parking garage. It's a huge parking garage. It looks great.
It does look nice.
We did not have to park in it. We were just right behind the market building.
But that parking
the lines, it's for compact cars.
It's for compact cars.
And you're talking, you got trucks and trailers pulling in. You got big SUVs pulling in, and you can't even park in the spaces. And whether you built the parking lot, and you didn't paint the lines. The parking sucks there because you pull in. Well, first of all, if there's a space in between two cars, you can't even pull in to park there because you would never get out of the car. You couldn't open your doors. But that garage does look amazing.
The garage
Again,
looks nice.
we never had to park there.
No.
But it does look amazing.
Yeah.
You did an amazing job building that garage.
Yeah.
Other downfalls. That was about it. Like I said, we're not the hound on the downs of this show.
No, because the best part was everybody that we got to talk to,
Right.
everybody we got to hang out with.
Yep.
We did make sales. Our shirts were flying off the table.
Yep. And again, Bob's starting up his own. He's got a show this weekend out in Georgia. I can't wait to see some social media stuff on that show. We talked to Bob for about a half hour. He came over to our booth and we talked to him for about a half hour. Super excited for that show. I'd tell you what, if we were a little closer to Atlanta area, we would love to go and vend his show. We'll see where his shows go. If they come out this way, we would love to vend one of his shows.
Absolutely.
I only lifted the materials and poured the concrete.
You did fantastic. The
concrete work is perfect.
Yeah, the concrete was great.
cannot complain about the concrete work. the parking lot stripers,
not so great.
Yeah, they need to widen those spots.
I think they were on the moonshine when they did it.
Amanda, I need to buy a shirt from you guys.
We've got it, girl.
You know we got one for you, girl. Okay, positives.
Positives. We have lots of positives.
Thanks again
the
for my son's
positives
shirt.
Far outweigh.
Yeah, and this is a positive right here. We got to meet John and his whole family, and positive influence. In March, we met John, and I think it was March.
It was April. It was April because it was on my birthday, and that's why we had to move the crawfish boil.
The last Dallas show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, I keep getting it wrong. I say last year. So when I say last year, Dallas,
he means April.
Whenever the last show was in Dallas, we met John for the
April.
first time. At that time, our shirts were in production. We were trying to change things up. We were working with a couple of young men here who were designing, hand drew our shirts. They were screen printing.
Screen printed them.
And we talked to John, and he was like, "Man, my son wants a shirt from you." And I said, "Okay, what size?" And he was like, "Well, 5X." We were like, "Holy shit!"
He's a football player.
And so we did.
Football player.
We had a shirt specially made for him, and as soon as we saw him, well, we gave it to John, and then Big John came walking over in the shirt, and it looked amazing on him. And
he said he's going to be wearing it at another show. So
shout
out to you, babe.
Yeah. So it was great meeting John, Big John, and his wife. And again, hopefully she's okay. I know she got injured on Sunday. So negatives.
That's a big positive. The moonshine.
First positive was the shine. Absolutely.
Yes, it was.
And that's a great intro to the positives. Let's stop talking about the negatives.
Danny's got a positive.
It's
the yellowfish tuna.
You know what? Let's get to that in a minute because I do want to bring that up. So negatives are done. It's past us. I've licked my wounds.
We've had time on the drive home, the 8.5-hour drive home. We had time to reflect on everything. We could have gone down there and not sold a thing and just been able to party and have a good time with everybody. But we did sell some stuff, and we sold, a handful of snakes. We sold a ton of shirts. So it wasn't like we didn't sell anything. So I'm proud and positive for that. So that part was good for me.
Yep. But what made it even better, and we could go down there as a non-vendor and come away with the same positives.
Oh gosh,
because it's the community.
It is the community.
The community is what made it a positive. And we're to name some folks here.
I hope we did not forget anybody because we were really trying to make sure we had everybody.
And if we missed you, please, and if you're in the chat, please pipe up. because we did not forget you on purpose. The first one we want to thank you and give a huge shout out to, and we had already mentioned them, is Tatum's Exotic Reptiles.
Kyle and Ashley.
You know, they're
Hosted
family to us.
Yeah.
They hosted us. You know, they set up the Friday night party. We didn't have to plan anything. We went down there, we vended, and then we followed them around.
That's
and they had things planned for us, and it was an amazing time. And we love you, fam. We love Colin, Ashley, and the two young ladies,
Callie and Riley.
So we can't thank you guys enough. You know, truly amazing. Second one we want to say thank you.
Let's just go down the list.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you go for it.
Okay. We did. We had to write a list.
We had to write a list because we were trying. We were like, I don't want to forget not one person.
Yeah. Bear, welcome. Thank you. If you're vending this weekend, hopefully we'll get to see you. So this weekend there's a show over in Overland Park. We are not vending it, but we do plan on showing up and saying hi. So hopefully we get to see you this weekend. Permission Pythons, welcome.
Don't
it's
be
okay.
hitting on him.
What if I do hit
Muscles is going to tear you up.
I told you he's grade A1 beef.
Muscles is going to.
I tell you what, his beef quality is higher than Wagyu.
Go ahead. Go ahead. She's going to tear you up. We actually did. We actually did, Mike. And I was too late getting the camera out to catch it, but I was going to send it to you.
So what's funny, we were driving down and it completely took us a different way. We usually take I-35 all the way down. Well, this time it had us taking a little side highway, and we had the farming fields off to the side. And Angie and Mike are over there messaging each other. And he starts laughing. Did he send a voice text?
He did, and he told me to watch for the porta potties out in the field. And I'll be darned if I did not just get off of that.
Yep.
And there was a darn porta potty in the field.
And she didn't get her camera out.
I did not have my camera in time.
Y'all got back in town. Didn't let we didn't let Maki know.
Babe, we did not get in until 1:00 this morning.
Hey, Maki, we made it back in town.
We're back in town.
We're here
sis.
safely, hun.
We're home, sis.
Actually, we're gonna message you because Angie and I were talking about something on the drive up.
Yeah.
Last night. So we're we'll just stand by. We're gonna message you something. See if you're down for it. Okay. Mission morphs.
Morph Valley.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I skipped. Let me go mission morphs real quick. We've already mentioned you guys. You guys are in the chat. We love getting able to chat with you guys. Took time out of your day, came over and said hi to us, and we got to talk, and we truly appreciate it. And can't wait till next time. You know, hopefully we get to hang out a little bit more. More Valley. Again, met the last show down in Dallas.
Yep.
Fell in love with you guys.
They got to come up on Sunday because they had
soccer.
Games
they had soccer on Saturday. They showed up on Sunday and brought a backpack full of goodies and unloaded the goodies on us. And you guys already saw the one. And I'm not taking another shot, but you already saw the one. The different shot glasses, and we're to kind of preview some of the stuff that they gave us throughout the next few weeks, because it's going to take a few weeks to kind of go through everything. So we love you guys. Thank you so much.
There's some smack talking going on in the chat.
Is there?
I'm just letting you know. Maki and Bears got a little tussle sweeping up over there.
Okay. Well, if you guys, if we see you guys this weekend, we can
referee.
Yeah,
we can definitely referee.
Okay. You want to go ahead and we'll go every other one? You good with that?
Yeah. Of course, two of our favorite people when we met them the last time we fell in love and adopted them as well. Nathan and Raven from Texas Made Morphs. Raven and I will be sneaking away to get me my bird eater.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
Oh yeah.
got hurt.
Sunday she was trying to get you.
We were trying, but he was eyeballing me like nobody's business.
Yeah, trying to get that. I mean, she went over, took pictures, and said, "Hey, it's still over there."
Like, it's over there. You got to come. Come on. We'll go together.
Yeah, and Raven, I'm sorry, Nathan. You know, he posts some awesome videos, and he's always coming around, and he films the show.
He films
and he always stops by and looks at our stuff, and we truly appreciate it. You know, helping us get our stuff out there a little more.
I try not to talk when he's doing it because I don't want to. You know, you have to dub over that.
Yeah, but we truly appreciate it. Next. And we've mentioned him several times already, and that's because we're drinking his stuff right now, and we love him. Marcos with Moonshine Morph Madness.
Exactly.
I mean, awesome. You know, I know you guys were vended too.
Yeah, they were doing really well.
Good.
They were doing really well. They were in that prime section,
in the first
how
couple.
Can you go wrong?
Right. You know, you got something else on your table.
You got your snakes,
behind your table, under your table,
and you got your shine.
Yeah.
Then of course, Row 5.0 and his beautiful better half.
The floppy disk. Floppy crew.
I got my shirt.
You're part of the floppy crew.
I'm ready to go. I got my shirt. So. I'll be wearing that with a few weeks.
But again, he'll at least I know he'll be up here in April for the crawfish boil. And I know a lot of you guys they'll be here for the crawfish boil. Can't wait to meet him. Amazing dude. Next would be Mr. and Mrs. Ledka.
Logan and Elizabeth.
I'll tell you what, we love just hanging out and just talking with you guys, and it doesn't even have to be about snakes. Just hanging out and talking. And
there's some pretty people.
Oh yeah. And just we just sat back and bullshitted for a while.
We did,
and it's always nice hanging out and talking with you. You know, we don't get on a lot of the lives.
Well,
we're to start
again.
We're to start. We're to actually start getting into other people's podcasts. We're to make time. If we're laying in bed, we're to put on a podcast and watch it. Well,
that's what I've been doing.
But but to get in the chat and interact with you guys, we're to go ahead and start doing that. So, like, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Ledka
stalker
is, you know, they're supporting everybody's podcasts and that, and we're to start returning the favor. Not like Angie hasn't been, because I'm probably already asleep.
Like I said, silent stalker in the chat.
But we're to get in there and we're to start getting a little more
commenting. We'll be commenting.
So we
so y'all know we're there.
Yeah, but Mr. and Mrs. Ledka.
The next ones, they drove up, surprised us, told us they were coming though because it probably would have given me a heart attack. Bailey's Royal Beauties. So Bailey and Chris and Ashley all came up from Louisiana. And we got to hang out with them all day and had a ball. Yep. Finally got to deliver the shirt that I owed Chris.
Oh, yeah. For months ago.
Forever. I owed Chris a shirt that was from the Come and Go and was signed by Juicy G. So I finally got to give him his shirt.
And now this one surprised us. You know, Bailey's, they messaged, said, hey, we're coming. So it didn't surprise us. We knew they were coming, but it was still always nice to see them. You know, they got to hang out with us when we did a Louisiana show, and they stayed the whole day.
We need to return the favor.
So we do. We need to actually get down to Louisiana and do a show with you guys and split a booth. I mean, you know, a few tables between the two of us. And,
even if we drive down just to spend
and Vince, I know I would. Yes, but I would love to vend side by side with you guys.
I would too.
But this one surprised us. I was on the outside of the tables, and I think I was just wiping off the glass, getting some thumbprints off, and I looked up, and I saw Pops coming.
Pops was coming,
and I kind of took a second glance, and I was like, "Man, that's Pops." I was like, "But we're in Dallas. We always hang out with him up in Tinley. What's he doing in Dallas?" And sure as shit, Low Life Exotics comes walking up.
Thomas came walking up.
And he was down there. He delivered a load down there, and he had a friend down there, and he made his friend bring him up to the show, and we got to hang out and talk with him. So it was amazing.
Love him dearly.
Amazing seeing Pops or Thomas Low Life Exotics.
Exactly. Rodriguez Reptiles.
Yeah.
Came.
First time I think we've met him.
We've talked with him several times before, so we had a good time. They're very, very nice people.
Yeah, very knowledgeable.
Yes.
You know, big TikTok
following.
Yeah, so go over to his TikTok. Make sure you follow him.
We are located in the Kansas City, Missouri area.
I see LKB Pythons is in.
Hey,
welcome for stopping in. Hopefully you're doing good. Okay, so next one, Bob Vu. You know, Bob took time out of his schedule, left his booth, came over and talked with us for, like I said, about a half hour, just talking and talking shows and just talking, and it was nice. He's to be up here in December. He's to be at the All American Reptile and Plant Expo in December here in Overland Park. So we were talking about that and talking about his show and just kind of picking his brain on stuff, and it was nice. So thank you, Bob. Thank you for coming over.
Yes, and talked to him about possibly being here for the crawfish boil in April. So we'll see how that goes. The next ones we got to go hang out with Friday night. They are a hoot. We love
you.
We've loved them from the beginning, and that is Danny and Anna from Chain Reaction Exotic, and they are hilarious. They are so much fun to hang out with.
I think this was the first year where we actually got to hang out with them.
Got to hang out with them. Now we've always been at the shows and hugged, and Anna humps my leg, and it's the best time ever. I who else could do that?
We got to go out to dinner, right? We got to go out to dinner with them, and like I said, and thanks to Colin Ashley for setting that up, and it was an amazing time.
Colin Ashley setting that up was just probably the cherry on the top of the weekend, because that was a lot of fun.
Next one is Karen and Oscar with OK Balls, and they did not win the show. I was very shocked. I saw them walk in, and I was like, "Hey, you guys vending?" They were like, "No, we're not vending it. We're here to support everybody." And they did, and they came up for the whole weekend, and we got to talk with them, and they picked up some fire stuff, and it was nice to see them, and we would love to hang out. And congratulations, they actually just got married.
Yes, so congratulations.
It was awesome. She said she went to overseas. I believe she saw some family overseas. Yeah. And she said Oscar missed her so much that when she came home, he was like, we got to get married. Off topic, y'all see our Saints Sunday. Who dat? Who dat? Absolutely, Bear.
Next one, Mike Spicy Noodles. Got to hang out with him on Sunday. We love him. Met him, a few years ago at Earl's at Lone Star Reptiles, and have loved him ever.
Genuine person.
Very, very nice.
And he wants to get into the NR Mandarin project. So
we told him we could hook him up.
Again, put the cherry on top.
We can hook you up.
So, it'll be nice, hopefully getting him into that project and see what he does with that project. Constrictly Business. We talked about him and his daughter earlier. TikTok. Not this Thursday, next Thursday. Make sure you go over to Constrictly Business TikTok page. 7 p.m. We'll be on his live. He'll be interviewing us over there. But he stopped by, introduced himself, and it was great meeting him.
It was. We do not have a guest room at the moment because they're filled with snakes. However, we have a theater and bar that will work just fine. So come on up.
Yes. Shit, Danny, you can come hop in bed with me. I don't care. Oh, my bad.
God. Okay, are you next?
No, I just did
You just did?
strictly
Okay.
business.
And we're going to be on the show. Okay.
Yes.
Next ones are Kyle and Ashley took us to Phil and Melissa's house on Saturday night. They are so gracious, and they welcomed us in. We were like the tag-alongs because we were with Kyle and Ashley. They were so gracious, and they welcomed us in, and he took us,
fed us and
showed us his collection, and they were just the sweetest people. And they came up on Sunday to the show and came over and visited with us.
Oh, you in trouble?
Oh, wait. Oh, sorry, nephew. I'm so sorry.
No, there's three.
There are
three
theater
recliners
chairs
down there.
But I'm also going to be putting a Murphy bed in my office because the big snakes are moving out of my office.
Yeah. So we actually got a warehouse. Chris, These Exotics, as you guys know, we're in a business partnership with them. Got a huge warehouse. We're moving the big snakes out of the house, and into the office space over there. So we're to have Angie's office back, and we're to have room to go ahead and make that kind of a spare bedroom with a Murphy bed in that. Okay, thank you, John. Thank you for stopping in.
Love you, John.
Love you.
Lauren.
Hopefully everything's going good.
Yeah.
We're sending prayers.
Absolutely.
Anna
said you can have Danny. She'll spoon me.
Okay, that's awesome. I'm down with that. Check with Danny. Make sure he's okay with that because I'm down with it.
You're crazy.
Okay. So Phil and Melissa, yes, opened us in. You were continuing. I'm sorry. I said fed us, and you were.
I finished. They came over on Sunday and talked to us at our booth, and the lovely people.
And some beautiful animals.
Oh gosh, yes.
He took us upstairs and showed us
indigos.
all his. Oh yeah, the indigo, and just some beautiful animals.
Yes.
We got Chris and Heather with Black Budget, and also slash recoil reptiles. And it's always a pleasure hanging out with them. We actually sat at the same table with them Friday night at the sushi place, and it was a great time and a great conversation. And
love Heather to pieces.
Yeah, it's always great just getting able to hang out with you guys. And yeah, it's the family. Bring the family together, and it's always a great time. We did not get to see our daughter though this year.
Gabby was not with them.
Gabby did not show up this year, so we did miss Gabby.
We did not get to see her. Alan and Denise with Recoil Reptiles hung out with them on Friday night. Did not get to see them as much Saturday or Sunday because they were in their section and we were over in ours, but we did get to hug them. Yep. So that was good.
Paul, Spheric Reptiles, got to hang out. He came out to dinner with us. Dude's amazing. If you guys haven't been over to Spheric Reptiles over on YouTube, make sure you go over there. Check him out. Give him a subscribe. Show the love. That dude posts videos every week. When we talk about being committed to posting videos, that dude is committed to posting videos, and his editing is top notch and that, and go over there and check him out. But it was great getting able to hang out with Paul.
I'm gonna group some here together because we hung out with them on Saturday night at Phil and Melissa. So Chris and Sarah, Ashley and Jason Adler, we were all together over at Melissa and Phil's and had a ball. Yep. So we've hung out with them before several times at dinners and things, and just absolutely love them.
Kevin and Faith, we've known Kevin for years, and we met Kevin when Brent with Venom Life was selling his hooks and his clothing, and at the time Kevin was a single man,
long time ago,
and I think we were actually at Brent's booth, and we just started talking, and then we kind of hung out that whole weekend and walked around the show together,
had a great time,
and ever since then the friendship between us has evolved, and then his personal life has evolved. because a few shows later, then a beautiful lady named Faith showed up, and Faith was Kevin's girlfriend. And then a few more shows later, then Faith became Kevin's fiance. And it was just amazing. And then a few more shows later, actually, it was at the Tennessee show. We were vending at a Tennessee show and he showed up. Is that when we first knew they got married?
I think that was when we first
and they had gotten married, and it was just amazing. And then this weekend, they showed up, and of course, they stopped by and said hi to us. And she's pregnant with twins.
She had a baby bump.
Yeah. So it's so amazing because we got to hang out and meet Paul or Kevin. I'm sorry. I'm getting rid of this pop up.
We've had it's the whole thing has evolved for us with him.
Yeah.
So
and it was truly amazing. So
Northside Morphs, of course.
Of course.
Of course. He just went to bed. John, and of course, awesome. Big John and Laura. So
yes.
Love hanging out with them. Yep. They are great people. Yep. You can't find any better.
Yep. Balls and Strikes took time out of his vending, came over, wanted to check out some of the stuff that we had. Some of the stuff that is really not available much is like our Tragic Gene. He wanted to come over and check out the Tragic Gene. He wanted to check out the Badger Gene, but the Badger did not breed last year.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have some babies this coming year. But he wanted to come and check out some of the new genes that we were working on that hardly anybody's working. So he did get to see the Tragic Gene, and hopefully next year he'll get to see the Badger Gene.
I'm going to turn on the fan.
Okay. Charlie, Gray Rider Reptiles. We brought some shed tests down to him. Always, and he was just across the way from us. So we got to talk to him for a little bit. And again, one of the channel sponsorships. So it's always amazing seeing him. Godfathers, Jim and Mindy. Always a fun time. That dude is a crazy. I mean, I think I'm kind of crazy. This dude's crazy. And Mindy is just such a sweetheart, but got to hang out with him. We ate dinner with him Friday night. And it was also just an amazing time. Brace Exotics, they split the show up between Denver and the Dallas show. He did amazing at the Denver show. Don't know how well she did at the Dallas show, but it's always nice hanging out with them. We see them tons at. Kurt, okay, great. Thank you for stopping in. We always see them at the local shows around here. And it's always nice to get to hang out and pick up little trinkets from Brace. Nathan and Lil John showed off the shirt in the video. Yes, awesome. That's great. I can't wait to
love it.
Can't wait to. Is that your video?
I love it.
I can't wait for you to put your video together so we can watch it.
Just put it out right before we went on.
Oh, did he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Ashley, one day we'll make it down to Dallas. Probably next year. You guys are there. You guys are to be vending sooner than you guys know it. You guys have the stuff. You guys have the heat. Everybody knows you guys have the heat. I can't wait to see you at one of the shows, and we love you guys.
We're ready for the Missouri Rattery.
Yep.
The Missouri Rattery. We got to vend with Danielle and her husband Jason. The other half, the owner of the Missouri Rattery, David, was in St. Louis vending on Sunday, so we did not get to vend with David, and we love that because we love vending with him. He's a great person.
Yep.
But we missed him this time.
Yeah, but it's always nice to see Danielle.
It is,
and we got to meet
wonderful.
her husband this weekend, and their son and their daughter-in-law.
Yeah,
and little grandbaby.
And the puppies.
And puppies.
Lots of puppies.
Yes. Willis Jeff. If you guys don't know who Willis and Jeff, they work Wilbanks. Jeff is amazing
Extremely knowledgeable. I'm going to try and beg and pleading to get him on the show.
Yeah, we're going to try to get him on the show. But we got to hang out with them Friday at the dinner again. And just, open up. When you're behind the booth, you're focused on your customers and that. And then when you get to go and hang out
with everybody,
and you get to let loose and just show your personality and that. And it was a great time hanging out with them. And
it was.
And I tell you what, Willis, man, he can put down some sushi. That man can put down some sushi. I mean, we were all just stuffed, and we had sushi still in front of us, and we kept giving it all to him.
Well,
and boy,
he just kept taking. He took one for the team this weekend. So Willis, thank you.
Yeah, and then the last one, and we know we've missed some folks. We tried to write down as many folks as we could remember, and we know we missed some folks, and we truly apologize if we did miss you. But the last one that we're going to shout out tonight is
Piney Woods, and we've known them for probably a couple years, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And another group that we met at Earl's from Lone Star and became friends with them, and we see them at the shows and get to speak with them. So again, but we met a lot of people that had come and met us previously and told us that they watched the podcast, and I said, oh, God bless your soul, because we're crazy.
Yeah. So, but I mean, whether we've ended the show or not, okay, you've ended the show. Of course, you don't want to make money. That's the name of the game, right? That's your business, is to sell your snakes and to get a profit from them. But the name of the game is our community.
Yeah.
And that's why we wanted to shout out a lot of the people. Hopefully we grabbed everybody, but I know we didn't.
I know we didn't as well. And if we did, we sincerely apologize, because we wanted, I know this was kind of a long drawn out show just for shout outs, but we do that because you guys are important to us. You guys coming and saying hey or getting to hang out together or any of that means the world to us. And we just wanted to let you guys know we see you, we appreciate you, and we want all of us to be successful.
Yeah. And Nathan and Raven, we appreciate it. But this is, I mean, we sit back here and we talk and we ramble on. I ramble on. And it's for you. I mean, we do this because you guys show up every week and you guys support us. And then we get to these shows and we actually get to hang out and talk.
Hang out with everybody.
And I wish this whole list that we just mentioned off, I wish we could have all just hung out like Friday night or Saturday night and just had a big party and just, I mean, outside of behind the booths and that, and just got to hang out. But we know it's not going to happen because everybody has their own, and I don't want to say high school clique, but everybody has their own little group.
They do.
And it will never happen where we all come together. Of course, that's why we do the Crawfish Bowl, and that's why we invite every single one of you guys.
Every one of y'all.
Y'all come out for the Crawfish Bowl. And we get to hang out.
All you got to do is bring yourself, and if you like the floor, we've got plenty of that.
Yeah.
If not, there's Airbnbs and there's hotels close by.
Food and drink is provided for that weekend,
all weekend long.
And that's because we love you guys. And
you guys give so much to us every week, and every time we see you, we want to give back to you, and just all of us come together, all of us network and hang out and have a good time, and people that don't normally see each other get to see each other and be together. So love it.
Absolutely. I tell you what, Marcus, if we don't vend, we will be there. We will be there no matter what.
And Marcos, you can always drive that shine right on up here for April 26th. And stay the weekend and eat.
Yeah. But we will be at Dallas whether we vend or not. That is the only
Yeah, we'll be there just so that we can support everybody that does and just have a good time. You know what, Nathan? We got a double lot.
We do. We sit on a double lot.
We'll just party it up.
Yeah, we'll pitch tents in the backyard. You know,
there's like I said, the basement.
I'm not going to say we're to have a big old bonfire in my yard because I cherish my grass too much. But we have a fire pit. We have all that. But, you know, we're not to. You know, I'm not going to go cut down trees and you know, stack it like a pyramid and light it on fire type thing.
That would be a lot of fun.
It would be.
It would be.
You know, if someone
maybe
around
we need
here
to move
had
to the country.
I mean, that would be nice. Then we could do something like that.
We could do a bonfire.
But right now, I mean, we have to play with what we have.
Closest airport is the Kansas City Airport. I think they call it MCI.
Yep.
But it's the Kansas City Airport.
Yeah. It's about 20 minutes.
And if you can get to the Kansas City Airport, there is a number of us here that will pick you up.
Oh yeah. Don't. I mean, if you want a rental car or if you want Uber down here, of course that's completely on you. But someone will come and get you from the airport.
There's plenty here that can come pick you up.
See, Eric's bringing the tents. Eric talking about tents. I'm going to be getting with you about a possibility of some other stuff.
Ashley and Heather and I and Courtney, we'll make a little party bus and come and get y'all.
Yeah. David, I'll bring some firewood. I mean, we're good. We're going to be good. You guys just make it out here. And then don't worry about anything else.
Don't worry about the rest of it.
You just get out here and then don't worry about anything else.
Hopefully y'all like biscuits and gravy and French toast and.
Well, that's Sunday morning.
Yeah, but that's still.
So 2025 Crawfish Bowl is gonna be lit. Jake only makes drinks for me and Maki though. Jake's our son. He's a bartender. And he'll make drinks all weekend for us.
Yep,
the party starts on Friday. Whenever the first person shows up on Friday, that's when the party starts. April 26th. Yep. And that's the Saturday. So the 25th is actually when people start showing up.
Yeah, the 25th is when the party begins.
Yeah. So, and like we said, everybody's invited. I mean, we would love if there's still 28 in the chat. If all 28 of you guys showed up, I mean, it'd be great. We'll have plenty of food.
I had you at biscuits and gravy. It's homemade biscuits and sausage gravy. So French toast. We'll do some hash brown casserole, bacon and eggs.
Yeah, Colin Ashley's like hash brown casserole. What? I'll take some of that hash brown casserole. So But again, we want to jump on tonight. We know we kept you guys for an hour and a half.
Bear, you know it's always okay.
Yep. Bear and Jessica showed up last year. First time we got to meet them and
I love me some Jessica. Love me some Jessica.
So again, just wanted to jump on here. You ride your bike up here, girl. Yeah, I'll be your little sidekick for we'll go around the block or something. Your auntie, if you know what I mean. I got green tea, if you know what I mean. Yeah, y'all do. It's legal here. Legal. We don't care. We don't partake in it.
But it's all good. Ain't gonna be mad at you.
Don't do it in our house. You can do it outside. We don't care. It's what we have. We don't care. We just don't partake in it. Again, we wanted to end it on the ups. I got in a little rant early on, and I apologize. I got into my feelings a little more than I expected, but I'm good. I got it out of my system.
I was a little salty about it yesterday, just a little bit. But then as we were driving and I got to thinking, I was like, you know what? We're blessed. We sold some things and we're okay.
And these positives outweighed the negatives. Absolutely.
A million times over.
Getting on here and seeing you guys and talking with you guys outweighs everything. You guys make Monday nights for us. Now we have to get past Monday and finish the rest of the week. We got to do rats tomorrow.
We're not talking negatives. We're
No,
going to end
no,
it on a
no.
positive. You don't talk about them rats.
No, it's not negative. We got to do rats tomorrow. Wednesday's my late night, so I get home and we go eat dinner and go to bed. Thursday, it's up here somewhere with something.
Yeah.
Friday's feeding, and then it starts the weekend, and then Sunday. I think it's show Sunday, isn't it? This coming Sunday.
Yeah, we're gonna come out
head
and
to
support.
Overland Park.
Yeah, we'll come out and support y'all
Support
that are vending.
guys. So, yeah, but thank you guys for coming out. If you guys were in the chat and we mentioned you guys, thank you so much for coming up to us. Angie and I are the type, we get behind our booths, and again, we're there to vend. We're there to sell our animals, so we don't leave our booth. Friday, after we set up, we did walk around a little bit.
Yeah.
But once the show starts, we are behind our booth. That it's our business, and we are there to sell animals. But you guys took time out of your schedule and came and saw us, and it was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
So
it made our weekend.
Yes, absolutely. Do you have anything else? Great seeing y'all. Yes.
Y'all too.
Yeah.
I fell
permission
in love with them.
Heading to Georgia Friday and looking forward to it. So are you going out to Bob Vu's show?
That's what Muscle said.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're going out.
Let us know how that show goes. Hopefully, like I said, we talked to him. Hopefully it expands out this way. We would love to hit one of his shows. Talking with him, it's a lot of preparation to get this show, and it's not just renting a hall.
Okay, Jess is going to be doing videos. So Muscle said she's doing videos.
Okay. It's not just renting a hall and saying, okay, the vendors are here, let's open the doors and make some money. There's a lot of preparation goes into it.
Love you, Stan.
A lot of getting out there and putting signage out and what's that called? The
billboards.
The billboards and just
promotion.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Promoting it. So you were on top 3 list. People met at Dallas. People love y'all.
Oh.
Who said that, Eric?
Whose list? Did we make a list?
We made a list, huh? Oh, that's awesome. Well, you know what? That's awesome. We appreciate it.
That's amazing, because usually when I think of being on a list, it's not.
It's the naughty list. No, that's awesome. I'm so glad
somebody likes us.
Yeah,
Somebody really likes us.
We are who we are. Another vendor from KC area said, okay, awesome. Heading to Bob's show. Good. Can't wait to see some of the social media that comes out about it.
Yeah, we're interested.
Yeah, can't wait to see his
I hope
show.
Bob does really well.
Yeah. And again, Troy, doing the Reptile and Plant Expo. We hope that takes off. Super excited for the December show.
Yeah, the December show is going to be awesome.
Super excited for the December show.
Okay, we better let everybody go to bed.
Banna, good night. We love seeing every single one of you guys. We love getting to hang out and chat with you guys on Monday nights.
Oh my Lord, they said we were super friendly and that our professionalism was above and beyond. Lord Jesus.
Eric said that?
No, somebody in their little group thing said that. So thank you.
See, Eric, I think Eric's just saying that.
Is Eric saying that because he loves us?
Yeah.
Pops would say that to us.
We love Pops. I tell you what, that shocked the shit out of me. And it was great seeing him.
Yes.
Okay. Hour and 38 minutes in. This is super friendly and professional.
It's past their bedtime.
That's awesome. It's past our bedtime, too. Even though I slept until 11 o'clock this morning.
You did.
And you had everything unpacked. All I had to do was bring the cases upstairs.
I wasn't strong enough.
and then 5-gallon buckets for the rats. Yeah.
Everything else was done.
All right.
All right.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
Let me get to this screen, and Angie can say her goodbyes.
I will say we will be right here doing what we love, loving what we do. Y'all keep chasing your dreams. We love y'all.
We love you guys, and we'll see you next Monday.